So I'm curious about the Cascadia Innovation Corridor, and obviously the challenges to things like building a giant high-speed rail, which would be wonderful. How do you see the place of folks in the life science industry for making that happen?
I think that it's important to think about how we build connections between different communities across the border. And of course, as we build those connections, then we need to build the infrastructure to facilitate them. One of those pieces of infrastructure is definitely transportation. There are long-standing ties between some in the biotech space here in Seattle and some of the research institutions in British Columbia, especially the University of British Columbia and the British Columbia Cancer Agency. So this whole concept of connections in life sciences across the border actually is not new. But what I would say is, as we see more of a need for people to work together across the border, across multiple segments of the economy, then there's an opportunity and even need for us to work across the business community in a broader manner to encourage governments on both sides of the border to take the steps that will make it easier for people to get back and forth.
And then, last question. I love asking this of people. What gets you really excited about this? What makes you so passionate about this project?
Well, I think that we live in one of the most beautiful regions of the world. But it's a region that's not only beautiful because of its geography. It's a region that is fueled by some of the most remarkable people and the most diverse populations that you'll find anywhere. At the same time, we're divided by a line at the 49th parallel. So it actually requires that we think about how to overcome that border in order to make the most of our potential. Especially given that we're two great cities that are slightly smaller scale than some of the other of the world's great cities, it does make a lot of sense for us to scale up together. And that, of course, requires that we find ways to get across the border and make that a little less important in terms of what we're trying to focus on every day.